What's up, guys?
Welcome to our home.
Welcome to our home.
We're gonna give you guys the official tour of what it looks like now, the updated look of what all we've done. Mostly what all Megan's done.
It's been 6 months, which is crazy. So we're super excited to show you guys what we've done, talk about what we have left to do, and just show you what it looks like now.
Yeah,
so
for sure. All right, Meg, you ready for the tour?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so we are obviously outside. This is my parents' front yard. You guys saw the whole process. So I'll take you along. We've got some little kitties.
Yep, some little strays have come around, and they're our little buddies now.
So we built this porch, the deck. James and our friend Hunter, they built this together. We'll throw in some clips of that.
What's up, guys? So we're out at the camper. We're getting a deck put in so we don't have to deal with all the muddy stuff. Our friend Hunter, who's the best, and Kate, who's also the best, are helping so much and helping us get it all put together. So we initially tried to build this at his shop and bring it over, but then it weighed way too much for us to do that. So we brought most of it over here, and then we're going to put the decking boards on top. Or Hunter is. I'm just observing. I'm not really as much of a
You're doing great.
builder, but I'm here for our support.
Already hurt your hand.
Yeah, already hurt my hand. Megan made me try to do stuff, and then I got hurt. So. But yeah, we'll show you guys what it looks like when we're finished. All right, guys, so we finished the deck. It looks really good. Perfect. Megan, you gotta come show them the deck. Megan's in there putting some stuff together, but yeah, it's a 8x8 deck. And
I have a deck. Ow. It looks so good. The guys did such a great job. It's the perfect size for what we needed. We just needed to be able to walk out comfortably and not feel like we were gonna fall. So this helps out so much. I'm so excited. I can't wait to decorate it. I want to get a cute little chair, do some pumpkins and flowers.
oh yeah.
And we're gonna try to do some string lights somewhere. So I'm excited.
Yeah. It's gonna look really cool. Megan's thinking about like staining the wood and making it a whole thing, but it'll be actually really cool to put some pumpkins and decorate and make it nice. It'll be like our own little front porch, and we can sit on our front porch and stare at Megan's parents on their front porch.
It's perfect. We'll just drink our coffee and wave to our neighbors.
We're gonna get out and sit on our front porch and wave to our neighbors.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hunter crushed it again with the work.
Don't know what we would do without that guy, and James is a great assistant. So
yeah, I didn't do much, but
I assisted a little myself.
Yeah.
By that I mean I held a wood board.
Megan had held one board, but hey, something's better than nothing. But yeah, it's done. We'll show you guys more as we continue through this process.
Yep, one thing at a time, and it's going well.
Yep,
so.
It's coming together.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
So today, my mom and I are going to be staining our deck. She is my helper, the best helper. So we're gonna stain this like a cedar color. Yeah, I'm super excited.
Since the last time we saw you guys, we put in this deck, which is super awesome. It's allowed us to have a little clean area to get to the camper. Here's a little Harley girl. She's a sweet baby. Megan and her mom actually stained this deck just a couple of days ago. They went with this orangey stain and it looked really beautiful. We've got all of these pumpkins that we've purchased in the past week for all the fall things. I'm out here doing a little work stuff on our little table. Megan got this from World Market, that little mat there. But yeah, and then Megan's mom put down all this beautiful black mulch.
But they did such a great job, and then me and my mom stained it, and we gotta get some plants. Since it's just now springtime, we need to go get some plants to make it pretty, and we'll obviously show you guys that then as well. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and I guess we'll head inside.
Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome in, guys. All right, so here is our home. This is our living space, dining room, office, and our kitchen all in one. So yeah, this is what it looks like. We've done a lot to it. We painted the slide outs, still planning on painting the entire thing. We can show you some clips of that being done.
We'll throw that in right here.
Yeah.
Paint day!
It's paint day! Woo! Well, paint day number 1, because it's gonna take a lot more than today.
Yeah. We went to Home Depot last night and got our stuff.
Yeah.
Here, Meg, you want to show them what all you got?
Oh, well, I already put half of it up, but...
That's okay. Give them a little rundown.
Yeah, so basically we went with Behr Dynasty paint because we were told that it is the best paint for longevity and all the things.
You get the
primer.
Most out of it.
Yeah, it goes a long way. We had to get polyurethane and gripper, so this is the primer, and then this will go over and coat it so that it doesn't scratch. We've got some small foam rollers and the nap roller and some flood, I don't even know how to say this, Floetrol, but basically it eliminates brush and roller marks, which is definitely key because if you're unaware, RV surfaces are very different from home surfaces, so it's a little bit more difficult to get the paint just right. So we had to learn that, and we've had to look up a lot of things to make sure we go about this correctly. So we've got some angled brushes so that we can get around the trim and around more difficult places in the corners and things. We've got some sandpaper and all that jazz.
Yeah. Megan's done all the research. I've just been existing.
Oh, also liquid nail. And we're gonna actually touch up the trim there, make sure it's all good and secure. And then we also had to get the DAP Extreme Stretch. What is this called?
Caulking?
Caulk. Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Mom over here working hard.
Megan's mom is the paint pro.
Couldn't do it without her. She's the best.
Not a paint pro, but
she's the paint pro.
She's a
I know.
paint pro.
I've been down the road a little bit.
We're amateurs, so we're just learning. Alright guys, update. The paint is looking good. It's looking really good. They've done an awesome job so far. They're killing it.
And then we also got these couches that we love so much. We'll show you the process of that because these are actually perfect for an RV because they come apart, so we were able to easily get them in the door.
So, doing a little unboxing. We got the bottom portion of our couch out.
Look how pretty!
So beautiful.
Love the material. So yeah, we're just taking it out of the box. So what's so cool is that Albany Park, it comes in pieces, so then you just put the couch together. It's actually a super simple assembly. So we're so excited to get the couch out finally and put it up in front of the curtains. Yep. And just see what it looks like. Bits and pieces slowly but surely coming together.
Yes, gosh, yeah, we can't wait to show you guys what it looks like put together, but we've got the other part of the Albany Park furniture covered for now until we get everything set up.
One, because we keep having to move things around, but two, because our little kitty cat, so...
She'd be a little crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it all unpacked and just see it start to slowly come together. And they just fit the space so well and they're so comfortable. It's vegan leather, so we also love the feel of it. It's perfect. But yeah, so this is what were the couches called? Albany Park. We actually have a discount code, so I'll be sure to include that in the description as well, because we truly love them and they're a really great brand. Yeah, and then this is our little kitchenette table situation. I've changed the space up multiple times. James hates this table and chairs, so once we find a good one, we will be replacing it, just because, like, this is not ideal for a grown man to sit with these under here. My legs don't fit under the table. No. So it fits the space, but it's not, like, very practical. Maybe we'll build our own. I'm not sure, because we can't find the right look or fit. I made this light fixture, so this is actually a basket from Target. A lot of people recognize it. And then I got this light fixture from the pendant light from Amazon, and I can totally go over how to make that. I have a few TikToks about it. In there.
Megan and her dad.
It doesn't really go.
Putting in a light fixture.
It's not.
Plumber crack. That's how I started off. I started on your butt crack and then I zoomed out.
It's only fitting, right? Oh wait, there we go. Got that one. So let me see if I can get that one.
Dang, that's awesome. Good job. We'll show you guys what it looks like once they get it screwed in and turned on.
Yay! But it did work.
Good job. They did a lot of research and teamwork on this one. That's awesome.
So we got the light working. I'm so excited. We had to basically use the 12-volt power supply and just make sure that it was connected to a 12-volt light bulb, which was kind of hard to find, but we did it. So I just bought this pendant light on Amazon, and then I actually found this basket at Target, and I just connected the basket to the pendant light. And then we had to hardwire in a plug or a switch as well. So once I connected the switch, it works.
Wow, good job.
Because there's not a light switch for this power source. So we had to have some way to turn it on. So I actually took the switch off of the old light fixture. I unscrewed it and cut the wire, and then my dad helped me and we connected it to the other wires and made a little hole in this pendant light that I bought. We drilled a hole and then connected it, and it all works. So super excited, pretty proud of it. A nice easy way to get a little basket light that was exactly what I wanted, instead of going out and buying one and then trying to figure out how to connect the power. So we've got such a mess literally everywhere.
This is our clothes drying rack.
Not being dramatic.
I'm doing some work stuff, like watching the game.
An absolute mess in here, but it will all be worth it in the end.
It will.
I'm just glad one thing's done and the light works.
Yes, good job, Meg.
Thanks. But yeah, it actually turned out really well, and we like the way it fits in the space too. As you guys can see, it's painted white, but we still have to finish a lot of the things that we have planned as far as like building. I can't remember what this is called.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
I don't remember what it's called, but we're going to be replacing this with like wood beams, and then also continuing the white paint all throughout the RV. So stay tuned for that. Now that the warm weather's back, we'll be doing that soon. And that brings us on into the kitchen, which this is a space we truly love, and we also have a lot more plans for. So we haven't done a ton of updates in here other than like taking down the valances and the curtains. And then we also replaced our sink faucet and the soap dispenser.
All right, guys, wanted to do a little update here. Megan, the little repair girl, is fixing.
Working hard over here.
Yeah.
On my own.
I know, she's such a good worker. She's changing out the faucet here.
Yeah, so a little backstory with that. We had originally planned on possibly changing it out because we were thinking of doing like all gold, and we were planning on painting everything, which still might be a possibility, but our sink ended up breaking anyway, so we have to replace it. So we went ahead and got a gold one. This is the style that we want, so I'm replacing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. The sink did like the weirdest thing.
Yeah, you should show.
Not the sink, but the sprayer. It, like, somehow there's a hole in the metal part, and it just literally started jetting out like crazy.
We feel like it was maybe messed up before they installed it, and it was just like, you know, a crazy accident. Like, it shouldn't be that way. There's literally a hole in the like metal or steel, whatever it's made out of. And that's just so bizarre.
Yeah,
it was
so
spraying
weird.
out water. And I mean, we've had it for so long. I mean, it's been, you know, months now, and it all of a sudden.
Here. Yeah, I've like tried to do some Gorilla Tape. That's like the screw spot, but behind here is like a hole.
Just in the regular metal hose, like very strange.
But yeah, so we have this gold stuff that we're going to be putting up. Or we,
You can move the...
by we, I mean Megan.
I'm the handyman in this family.
Yeah. Megan's the repair girl.
Yeah, this is kind of difficult just because it's a small space, but thankfully this is a lot bigger than most RVs under the sink, so I have room to move around, and thankfully I
show
fit
them how you fit in
under
there,
here.
man. Let's see it. Wow. She should be in a circus. Good job.
We're going to be going with all gold, so all of these black handles and fixtures, or not fixtures, what are they called? Hardware.
Yeah, hardware.
The hardware. It's going to go from black to gold so that it matches, and we are hopefully going to be painting the cabinets. I know some people are a fan of them, but we just aren't. That's been the plan from the beginning, but RV cabinets are a little difficult, and it's not the easiest job to paint them and sand them and fix them all up, so we're hopeful that we can figure out something, and we will obviously show you guys if we do.
Yeah, the reason for it is because, as you guys know, they want RVs to be as light as possible, so the material is just
not
different.
All real wood.
It's not the same as the typical wood that you would have that you would paint and stuff. So
yeah. But yeah, thankfully everything, we still really like it as is. It's just we want to make it more our own and more of our style, you know. So that's the plan. But yeah, this is it for now. We've got our pantry in here. This is where we keep our plates and things.
Holds a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, surprisingly the storage is really great. As you can see, we've got some overhead storage. These are our drink cups and everything. Coffee mugs. We got pots and pans, cleaning supplies and whatnot down there.
All of our magnets,
Yeah,
which you guys have seen before.
Something that we loved about this RV is that it has a full-size fridge, so that has been really great with the freezer, so that has been a blessing. That also runs on its own. I think we said this in the last video, but yeah, so it's been a really great fridge, and we're so thankful for this space. Alright, so as we head over here, this is our little office space. We decided to do that with this slide out so that we have a place for work and to put our computers and all the things. As you can see, this one's already painted white. We just figured the slide outs would be easiest to start with since we're painting by hand and not with a sprayer. But it brightens up the slide out so much. We'll throw in a little clip of like how dark they were before. So it truly brightened it up. To take out those balances, the curtains, and paint it white made all the difference. So we have our desk set up with our little ottoman, which has all of our blankets in it. This is not the most ideal situation. We want an actual like desk chair. We just have to find the right one that like functions properly in the space, because like a rolling one, not so good with the carpet. So we will see, but for now this works. And we have our records with our record player, and then I bought this thing just to that little cabinet just to hold a bunch of our notebooks and things like that. So the space functions really well for our office stuff.
Yeah, no, it keeps everything great. I'm someone that likes to work from the couch a lot, so.
Yeah, he sits and works there. I'm trying to get him to migrate over here for like health purposes for his back and things like that, but at least it keeps all of our stuff organized. It looks really good. And we have a place to put it away, and I will work from it, but he definitely does not. Yeah. So we've got our little basket with our book bags and yoga mat and tripods and things like that. We love the electric heater, the fireplace that is used every day. Yeah. We use it all the time. You can change the colors. Let's see. Yeah, you can change the colors, change how bright it is and things like that, and you can change how hot it gets as well.
Yeah, it can just be for like a mood setting thing, or you can actually use it as a heater.
Currently we have no heat coming out, so it's just on for the ambiance. Yeah. Yeah, and then we have the Bluetooth set up here, which you can connect your phone and play music, or you can connect the TV to
you can play inside or outside. It has these speakers inside that does the whole thing.
Yeah, so it plays outside as well. If you want to like set up a TV or like have some music going when you're hanging out outside, which is a really cool feature. We love the TV it came with. That's just more storage up there. You don't want us to open that because it'll all fall out on us. But we're ready to move on.
Yep. Megan installed this little key holder for us because I'm terrible about misplacing my keys.
Yes, he's so bad.
Those are
just little command strips.
She also installed the little coat rack there.
Yeah, so we have the coat rack, which is so convenient, so we can just put it away and not everything takes up all the space in the closets. We've got a little basket there for our slippers so we can slide them on if we want to step outside for a second. That just keeps everything nice and organized. And then our little half bath is still kind of a we don't know what we're doing with it yet room.
Yeah, it's more so storage. Elsa's spot for kitty litter, and we keep our shoes there, and we keep some cleaning supplies.
Yeah, cleaning supplies and things like that is in there. So for now it has a lot of functions actually. Yeah, for sure. And we still use it as a bathroom. So all right, well, do you want to take over and head upstairs?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
All right. So we'll show you the bedroom. So as
now Elsa's up here.
Yeah, baby girl. So as we had talked about, I think in the previous video, we were talking about taking the large mattress that was in here, and we had our old apartment mattress in here, which was a queen, I believe. So we actually bought a full, and it's way smaller. We were able to have these side tables. We're able to put our lamps here and everything. It looks so much better, and you know, we're not super crammed in the full, and so it just makes sense for us. It also allows us all of this walking space, because before it was like so crammed. Yeah. So we actually brought this.
James can actually fit in the walking space.
We actually brought this piece of furniture from the apartment, and it fits perfect. Megan made all of this here and put this together. What is this called?
Yeah,
curtains?
I got the curtain from Amazon. Actually, that curtain rod and the curtain came from Amazon, so we have that there because it's a blackout curtain, so it blocks out the light when we're sleeping.
Yeah, and Megan's actually working, she's finishing up some curtains that she's going to put over these two windows.
Yes, and, finally.
They'll probably be done before we even post this.
Yeah, I just finished them, so I just got to put them up. We are planning on painting and stuff, so I was hoping to have it done before, but we really need some curtains there, so they're probably going to go up before we paint.
For sure. Now we'll take you into the bathroom here.
Yeah, so we have the barn door that closes, which is so great because it saves us a lot of space. Perfect demonstration.
So yeah, we haven't done too much upgrading in here. Megan put in this shelf here that holds our towels.
Yeah, which has actually come in handy so much.
And I think we had mentioned before in the last video that we were thinking about putting washer and dryer in here.
Yeah.
We actually didn't do that. So it's
No.
actually been way better for us just to go to the laundromat and just do big piles and, you know, an hour and a half.
Yeah, we can get how many loads done in an hour? It's really
quick.
Awesome, like 6 loads.
So instead we just use this as like our laundry hamper. We have, you know, dirty clothes, towels, things like that. So it works perfect.
You can open it and show them.
Okay, I didn't know if it was good
So
space to
we've
see.
got our robes on the sides here, and then we've got our laundry hamper that's collapsible. We've got some of our linens, and then another laundry basket down at the bottom.
It's time to do a little bit of laundry. Actually.
Yeah, we need to go. Probably tomorrow.
Megan bought these rugs, which are so beautiful.
Yeah, World Market, Amazon. We have everything linked on our Amazon storefront too, by the way.
Megan put this little hand towel holder there, which is really cool. And then we have our closet space, which, you know, we've gotten really good at balancing out our summer and winter clothes, and it's pretty jam-packed in there, but it's been perfect for us.
But it's organized,
we're actually working with it, so it's not bad. We have the little light.
We share the closet.
Yep, and so his and hers on, you know, either side, and it works perfect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's we're honestly getting so comfortable in this space. I love this space now. At first I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it took James a minute. When things were crowded, he was stressed.
Let me show you exactly what I was doing. So
here's our shower also. Which is actually such a great big shower for an RV. We've got to get a new shower head. It's horrible, but it's actually so nice. We're so glad we have headspace and can actually fit in our shower compared to some RVers.
Oh yeah. This is where I hit my head in the last video.
Yeah.
See, you have to duck down. I've gotten used to it now. But yeah, this is something I was doing whenever we first moved in. I would like get ready for bed, and then I would plop down and I'd just lean back and just knock
his head out. I've done it a few times, but James really did it a lot.
I think I went to bed with a concussion a couple of times. I would just lay down and just hit the crap out of the back of my head. So,
you want to show the storage, the loft space up there?
So Megan has done an amazing job of organizing all of this.
So we keep most of our like t-shirts and our sweatshirts that we can just grab and go up there. So those little containers have been amazing for us, the storage bins, because you can see what's inside them. So that's exactly what we needed. And then we've got some winter stuff that's like piled up back in the back too, but it's been pretty organized. Yeah, it stays pretty organized. Yeah. So. Okay, sorry guys, the battery cut off on our camera, but we wanted to show you this before we headed back down. So this is a mirror and jewelry organizer that I got on Amazon, and things like this is what helps keep us so like organized, because we have storage for all of this stuff that would normally be like on a countertop, and we're able to hide it in such a nice discreet way. This is RV friendly because you can just hang it on the door instead of having to like bolt it in anywhere. But this keeps all of my jewelry and accessories, perfumes and things like that all nice and organized, and it's very well hidden. And then we also have a long mirror in our room, so we've loved that. And as you can see, we have stuff like that for James too. His is much smaller, but a nice simple watch case so that everything's hidden and keeps it all clean, because I'm a freak about that kind of stuff. But
yeah, for sure. Definitely. Yeah. Did you want to show them the cabinet in there, since we didn't get to it earlier?
Sure. Yeah. So in the bathroom, James forgot to mention all of our stuff, like all of our products and things, are in these. So we've got everything in these medicine cabinets that go all the way across. So James's stuff, medicine's in here, and this is all of my like products to get ready in. So that's been huge, because we can just literally toss stuff in there and it's nice and clean. I have all of my like makeup and hair accessories and things like that in there, and I take that little stool and I pull it right up here. And this is my vanity space to get ready. So that works so well. And then you just tuck it all away and no one would ever know.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So yeah, it works really great. We love it.
So we can head back downstairs and you can show them, you know, the curtains that you did down there too. I think we forgot to mention it.
Yeah, so let's head back down. Something that's a little difficult with RV living is screwing things into the walls. A lot of people are afraid to put holes in the walls, and we were too, but then we decided let's just go for it, not knowing that certain areas you simply cannot put a screw in the wall. I don't know if this is the case for all RVs, but we put multiple holes in the wall trying to hang our curtain rod, not knowing that there were metal pieces in the walls, and some areas you just can't screw in. So we finally got it worked out. This side ended up going on the wall, that side ended up going up on the ceiling, and I actually would recommend hanging it from the ceiling because that was much easier. We didn't have to worry about it, and it still looks just as good, and I don't think anyone would have ever noticed the difference. But yeah, so we got a bunch of blackout curtains. The curtains that are all in the bedroom and these curtains here are all blackout so that we can black out the light, or block out the light if we need to, and without having to have the zebra shades down. We still love these, but obviously they don't quite go with the design that we have in here.
They're super aesthetic. But.
Yeah, so that way we still close them all at night so we have our privacy, but this is a nice simple way to close it up during the day. So yeah, is there anything else you want to mention?
Yeah, we can sit down and talk about some of the things that we've loved and challenges.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
All right, so I thought that we would sit down and discuss and talk about some of the things and challenges that we've had along the way, but some of the things that we've really loved.
Yeah, it's definitely been an adventure, so we have a lot of details to share.
Yeah, one of the things is propane that we didn't really think about.
Yes.
Filling up propane tanks has been a thing.
The expenses of propane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like astronomical, but it's still an expense that you have to consider, so it's definitely one that was a big deal for us.
Well, we ended up finding a way around it because we ended up just getting 2 space heaters, and that really helped during the winter time heat the place, and we rarely had to turn the heat on. But at first when we were just using the heat, oh my gosh, we were going through propane so quickly.
Yes, we truly were. And we were just freaking out. We're like, how are we ever going to keep this place warm and heat it up?
So now we basically just use the propane. It helps heat the water tank and also just for cooking and stuff.
Yeah, so we just have to be careful with like washing dishes and taking a shower.
Yeah, and that's been another thing, washing dishes. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but we don't have a dishwasher.
No dishwasher.
So we had discussed maybe getting like one of those little portable ones that you could do, but it just took up too much counter space.
They're still pretty big.
So now we just hand wash, and that's been tough getting used to because neither of us really like doing dishes.
Hate it.
So yeah, but
tag team it.
We
try to do that often. We bought a little drying rack that we set up, and it helps keep it all organized since we don't have a ton of counter space. So
yeah. But honestly, for the most part, everything's been amazing. It took some getting used to in the beginning, like really getting settled in. And there were moments where I felt like my head was going to explode because we were such in a cramped spot. But
he was really stressed. He did not handle it super well when we first moved in. And that's just because he does not like feeling claustrophobic. And obviously we had all the boxes and everything in here.
Yeah.
So I like really focused on trying to get things like organized and in place first so that we could feel comfortable and so that he could focus.
Well, it didn't help that right when we moved in, I was like the busiest I'd been in, all year with real estate stuff. And so my head was spinning and I was just working so hard, and then also like living here, and it was just like all of our stuff was everywhere, and Megan's been amazing. She literally, honestly, most of what you see, she's tackled it all. She did, the curtains, she changed out the water faucet, she's painted, done all of these things that's made it truly feel like a home. And so now...
And that was the goal, really, was just to make it feel comfortable, since obviously we're in an RV. That's not always the most comfortable thing, and we personally feel like the way that they do everything, it's not that comfortable.
No.
So we wanted to feel good in our space and like, the stuff that we have in here. So.
Yeah, so now it's super cozy. I love being here. It's such a great spot, and honestly, I've really enjoyed it. And I mean, at first I was like, let's get another apartment. Let's buy a house.
It was overwhelming for both of us.
But now it's just like, this is home and this feels good.
Yes, and honestly, like originally we were planning on fully painting and doing all the work we had to do before we moved in, but the 2 weeks that we had before moving in, it stormed, so like you just can't paint in that condition in an RV. So we ended up having to wait and doing it as we live in it, and that was not ideal.
Speaking of storms, that's been the one thing that we've had a hard time getting used to is that I get such anxiety every time it storms because it's so loud. I typically love storms and rain and everything, but just because the slide outs and everything are so thin, it just sounds so much louder and so much more intense. And you know, when we first moved in, we had a couple of leaks from rain, and as we've read, that's just a typical thing with RVs.
Yeah,
and so
new or old.
Ever so often, I'm going around caulking the edges and everything, and now it's all good. But
yeah, you just got to keep that up.
But yeah, those are the things like, you know, the power of the water, you know, flushing out things. You know, those were things that we had to get used to, but now it's all good.
Yeah, now it's just part of our daily routine. Yeah, so.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming along this journey with us.
Yes.
And I hope you guys love our space. We love it, and we'll definitely show you guys more of it as we, you know, paint the kitchen and do more things.
We have so much more that we're planning to do with it, and we're super excited to bring you guys along.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are enjoying it so far.
Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, share, ask questions, whatever you have. We love to see it, and go follow us on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, we share a lot more behind the scenes and stuff on TikTok and Instagram.
We'll link it below.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Give me that sunshine.